10 muscle-built hot rods you can actually buy today. If you've ever dreamed of owning a beastly hot rod that looks like it just rolled off the drag strip or out of a custom garage, you're in the right place. These 10 wild hot rods are not just legendary, they're actually up for sale. Whether you're into vintage flames, blown engines, or retro modern mashups, we've got something for you. Check the description below for the direct links to the listings. Now, let's hit the throttle. 10. 1932 Ford Coupe Street Rod. The 1932 Ford Coupe is one of the most iconic hot rods ever built. This particular example has been fully customized with modern performance parts. Under the hood is a crate Chevy 350 V8, with a polished blower sitting proudly on top. It delivers jaw-dropping torque and sounds like thunder on wheels. The body retains its classic 32 styling, but features chopped roof lines and deep candy paint. A custom interior with leather bucket seats and a digital dash brings comfort and style. The car rides on staggered American racing wheels for that timeless hot rod stance. It also features upgraded disc brakes for better stopping power. Suspension has been lowered and stiffened for a mean road presence. The side exit exhaust spits flames on downshifts. With only a few hundred miles since the rebuild, it's practically brand new. You get vintage cool with modern reliability. It's a showstopper at every meet and still drives like a dream. The price is surprisingly accessible for such a well-built car. Ideal for collectors or weekend warriors who want to make a statement. It's the kind of car that earns nods and questions everywhere it goes. The flames down the side are painted, not stickers. Pure craftsmanship. This isn't just a car. It's a rolling piece of American history. And yes, it's registered, street legal, and ready to rumble. Click the link in the description to see it for yourself before someone else snatches it up. 9. 1940 Willys Coupe Pro Street. The 1940 Willys Coupe is a favorite among drag racers and show car builders alike. This hot rod takes that legacy to the next level. It's powered by a supercharged 502 big block Chevy engine that makes well over 700 horsepower. The engine bay is a work of art, with polished aluminum and chrome everywhere you look. The massive rear tires are housed under widened fenders, giving it that unmistakable pro street look. A full roll cage and race harnesses make it track-ready. It has a fiberglass body for weight savings, but keeps the classic Willys curves. Inside, it's got racing seats, digital gauges, and a custom billet steering wheel. It sounds like a thunderstorm at idle and screams at full throttle. Despite its raw power, it's surprisingly drivable on the street. A TH400 transmission sends all that power to the rear wheels. The rear end is narrowed with a 4-link setup and coilovers. It's tubbed, chopped, and flamed. The holy trinity of hot rod mods. The paint job features airbrushed ghost flames over black cherry. It's a turnkey show car that needs nothing but a new owner. Perfect for those who want to dominate the car scene with presence and performance. It's the kind of build that cost someone 6 figures to finish. You're getting a monster for a fraction of that cost. One of a kind and totally outrageous. If you want to go fast and look wild doing it, this is your ride. 8. 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air Gasser. This 55 Bel Air has been transformed into a straight-axle gasser, straight out of drag racing's golden era. It features a nose-high stance, fat rear slicks, and a monstrous big block under the hood. The engine is a 468 cubic inch V8 with dual carburetors and open headers. It roars to life with an angry, nostalgic growl that screams pure horsepower. The exterior sports a classic patina finish with hand-painted lettering, just like they did in the 60s. Inside, it's all business with a roll bar, moon gauges, and aluminum bomber seats. The 4-speed manual transmission lets you bang gears the old-school way. There's no power steering or air conditioning, just raw, unfiltered driving. Every throttle stab makes the front end dance. It was built to go straight and fast, but still turns heads at every local cruise night. The straight-axle front suspension is period correct and delivers that authentic gasser attitude. This car is both a tribute and a performance machine. Underneath, it's solid and meticulously reinforced. The trunk holds a fuel cell, and there's a line lock for burnouts. It's as wild as it looks, and then some. Whether you want to drag race or just relive the hot rod heyday, this Bel Air is your ticket. It's loud, raw, and completely unapologetic. The builder spared no detail when putting it together. If you're looking for vintage aggression with modern dependability, this is your ride. 7. 1934. Ford Tudor Sedan Rat Rod. This 34 Ford Tudor sedan is a gritty, ground-pounding rat rod that oozes personality. It's been chopped, channeled, and bagged for that signature low-slung stance. The patina is real, not painted on, with rust, rivets, and attitude. Power comes from a 454 Chevy big block, with open headers and no mufflers. Flames shoot out when you blip the throttle. The interior is bare metal and wood, with a bomber seat and custom shifter made from a wrench. The floor pans are hand-fabbed, and everything is built with a rebellious touch. There's no sound deadening, no insulation, just raw steel and noise. A hand-lettered skull graphic sits proudly on the firewall. The wheels are steelies wrapped in white walls up front and fat meats in the back. It has airbags on all 4 corners, so it can lay frame when parked. This isn't a show car, it's a rolling art piece. People either love it or don't understand it, and that's the point. It's street legal, titled, and even has working headlights and turn signals. It's the kind of machine that gets thumbs-ups, photos, and curious looks wherever it rolls. The owner built it in his garage with blood, sweat, and vision. It may not win any Concours awards, but it wins over hearts at every car meet. It's pure anti-establishment in car form. If you've got the guts to drive it, it'll reward you with the wildest ride of your life. 6. 1967. Chevrolet Nova SS Pro Touring. This 67 Nova SS blends classic lines with modern performance. Under the hood sits a 6.2-liter LS3 V8, pushing 525 horsepower. It's backed by a Tremec 6-speed manual and rides on a full coilover suspension. The Pro Touring build includes Willwood disc brakes, rack and pinion steering, and custom 18-inch wheels. The body remains true to its roots, but with a sleeker, more muscular stance. A smoothed engine bay showcases meticulous craftsmanship. Inside, it's fitted with modern Recaro seats, a digital dash, and custom upholstery. It handles more like a modern sports car than a vintage muscle car. The exhaust has a deep, controlled rumble, refined yet aggressive. The attention to detail is remarkable, with every nut and bolt upgraded. Paint is a deep metallic charcoal, accented by satin black trim. The Nova's small frame makes it feel tight and nimble. It's light, quick, and begs to be driven hard. You can cruise it daily or carve canyons on the weekend. Built for both show and go, this Nova dominates on every level. It's the kind of car people follow just to get a better look. The modern upgrades give it reliability and comfort, but the soul is 100% muscle. It's an amazing blend of old-school style and new-school tech. A future collectible, without question. If you want a fast, refined, and gorgeous hot rod, look no further. Ford 1940 Ford Pickup Custom Street Rod. This 1940 Ford pickup is a stunning blend of classic curves and modern street rod attitude. It's powered by a built 383-stroker V8, delivering around 450 horsepower with a deep, throaty rumble. The exterior features a flawless satin red paint job with subtle ghost flames on the front fenders. The original body lines have been preserved but sharpened with a lowered stance and shaved door handles. Custom chrome bumpers and a billet grille add sparkle to its aggressive style. It rides on air suspension, giving it a dramatic drop when parked. The truck bed is finished in polished oak wood with stainless steel strips. Underneath, it sports a modern chassis with coilovers and tubular control arms. A 4L60E automatic transmission makes it an easy cruiser. Inside, the cab is fully customized with leather bucket seats, a digital dash, and a custom center console. The dash is painted to match the body, giving the interior a seamless look. Power windows, vintage air conditioning, and a modern sound system complete the experience. It's a mix of hot rod soul and creature comforts. Everywhere it goes, this truck draws a crowd. It's a perfect cruiser for car shows or late-night downtown runs. The chrome wheels add a modern twist to its vintage charm. The attention to detail, from the pinstriping to the stitch work, is outstanding. It's a high-quality build that balances comfort with power. Whether you want a weekend showpiece or a head-turning daily, this Ford fits the bill. It's not just beautiful. It's built to be driven and admired. 4. 1970 Dodge Charger RT Restomod. This 1970 Dodge Charger RT is the ultimate blend of brute power and modern muscle. It's been transformed into a Restomod masterpiece with a Hellcat crate engine under the hood. With over 700 horsepower on tap, it launches like a rocket and sounds absolutely feral. The exterior is finished in glossy black with red RT accents and a menacing stance. It's got a full modern suspension setup, with coilovers and beefy sway bars for better handling. Massive Brembo brakes bring all that muscle to a stop with authority. The interior has been updated with custom leather seats, digital gauges, and a flat-bottom steering wheel. You'll also find a modern infotainment system and push-button start. While it looks old-school from a distance, it's a modern performance car in disguise. The body remains faithful to the original Charger's aggressive lines. A front splitter and rear ducktail spoiler improve downforce and style. It rides on staggered 20-inch wheels that give it a bold, intimidating look. The exhaust note is deep and angry, with cutouts that can be opened for a raw roar. The car has been dyno-tuned for maximum efficiency and performance. It's both a showstopper and a track-ready beast. If you want a car that dominates car meets and drag strips alike, this Charger delivers. It's not for the faint-hearted. It demands respect and a steady hand. This Restomod bridges the gap between classic muscle and today's technology. It's the dream Charger you never thought you'd see built. Truly, a modern legend wrapped in vintage steel. 3. 1932 Ford Coupe Highboy. The 1932 Ford Coupe is perhaps the most iconic hot rod ever, and this one is a perfect example. Built in the traditional highboy style, it sits tall in the front, showing off its open wheels and exposed suspension. Under the hood is a fire-breathing 350 small-block Chevy V8 with tri-power carburetors. It's paired with a 4-speed manual transmission and a quick-change rear end. The headers are open, blasting that classic hot rod bark into the wind. The body is steel, not fiberglass, painted in deep gloss black with classic red pinstriping. The frame is fully boxed and reinforced for rigidity. Inside, the interior is minimalist with tuck-and-roll upholstery and a simple dash layout. Classic Stewart Warner gauges complete the cockpit feel. There's no radio, just the music of the engine. The stance is dialed in perfectly for the traditional hot rod look. It rolls on vintage-style wheels with tall, skinny tires up front and wide white walls in the back. The radiator shell, suicide front axle, and chopped roofline all scream 1950s speed culture. The car was built by hand, honoring the old ways of hot rod craftsmanship. It's not overloaded with modern tech. That's the point. The simplicity is part of its charm. It's lightweight, quick, and raw. You feel everything when you drive it, from the vibration of the engine to the road below. This is the essence of hot rodding, taking something old and making it run better, louder, and faster. It's a time machine on wheels. If you're a true hot rodder at heart, this 32 is the dream realized. Camaro RSSS Restomod. This 1969 Camaro RSSS Restomod is the perfect fusion of vintage style and modern performance. At first glance, it looks like a classic muscle car, but everything beneath the skin is next-gen. Under the cowl induction hood is a GM LS7 427 V8 pushing out over 600 horsepower. It's mated to a 6-speed Tremec manual transmission that gives you full control over the power. A full ride-tech suspension setup with adjustable coilovers ensures it handles like a dream. The exterior wears deep metallic blue paint with ghost rally stripes and flawless bodywork. It features the iconic hidden RS headlights that flip open like magic. Oversized Willwood brakes all around make stopping just as fun as going. Inside, you'll find premium leather seats, a custom dash with Dakota digital gauges, and a touchscreen infotainment system. The cabin is insulated and quiet until you open up the exhaust cutouts. Every detail, from billet aluminum door handles to the suede headliner, screams quality. It rides on custom 18-tons forged wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot sport rubber. The car also features power everything: steering, windows, locks, and ice-cold AC. LED lighting front and rear updates the look while preserving the classic lines. It's been dyno-tuned and track-tested, yet it's docile enough for everyday cruising. This Camaro doesn't just look fast, it is fast. It's a perfect weekend warrior that you can also take to any show and win trophies. If you want the charm of 1969 with the tech of today, this is it. Bold, brutal, and beautiful. It's a Restomod done right. This car isn't just for driving, it's for dominating. 1933 Ford Custom 3-window coupe. Taking the top spot is this outrageous 1933 Ford Custom Coupe, a handcrafted masterpiece with both show-stopping looks and ground-pounding power. The body is a chopped fiberglass 3-window shell with flawless House of Color paint in shimmering pearl orange. Every curve and angle is dialed in for ultimate street rod presence. Under the hood is a 572 cubic inch Chevy big block engine with electronic fuel injection and over 750 horsepower. It's backed by a TH400 transmission with a 3,500 RPM stall converter. The chassis is a fully boxed custom frame with 4-link rear suspension and coilovers all around. It rolls on polished Boyd Coddington wheels with Mickey Thompson tires out back. Inside, the interior is wrapped in tan leather with a billet steering column and custom center console. It's got all the creature comforts: air conditioning, power windows, and a killer hidden stereo system. The dash is loaded with digital gauges and billet accents. Suicide doors open with remote poppers and close with a solid thud. Underneath, everything is chromed, polished, or powder-coated. This thing is a mirror even underneath. The exhaust exits through custom side pipes, delivering a deep rumble that turns heads blocks away. Built for the show circuit, it's won multiple awards at national events. But it's no trailer queen. It's driven, and it's fast. The attention to detail is insane, from the pinstriping to the LED accent lighting. Every part was chosen for both performance and aesthetics. It's aggressive, sleek, and impossible to ignore. Whether you're cruising the boulevard or storming the drag strip, this 33 Coupe is king of the road. If you want the wildest, loudest, and most beautiful hot rod money can buy, this is the one. This is the